Hello everybody, Shotgun into 1000 new point for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon HeartGold. Last time, we entered here in Route 34 after exploring Ilex Forest, and we also got ourselves a new team member in Heracross, the Balboa. Now, before we actually start off this episode, I just want to confirm something with you guys. I actually went through the trouble of catching myself another Heracross because I realised that the Heracross I had before was not really a good Pokemon at all. It was a plus speed minus special defense nature, which is perfectly fine, but it had the ability Swarm. But this one, I leveled him up to level 15, gave him the same nickname, Balboa, and also he could learn Aerial Ace at level 13, in case you don't remember that. But he has 31 IV in physical attack and is a plus speed minus physical defense. That is a perfect that is a perfect stat for Heracross. So anyway, this episode, I'd like to go over very quickly. This girl over here, I actually accepted her phone number off camera. Her name is Gina. And you're probably thinking, why did I do that? The reason is she can occasionally find items for you known as evolution stones, being a leaf stone or a water stone and so on. She will ring us up to say that she's found something and wants us to come over here to find her. But when I battled her, I didn't actually realize it at the time, but she had a Bulbasaur on her team. It's the very first trainer in Johto that we've actually found, well, for me off camera that is, and I completely forgot about it, who actually has a Kanto starter Pokemon. And yeah, I didn't want to proceed any further because we got the tutorial of this. We didn't actually have this in Gen 1. I mean, we did have like a daycare for Pokemon, but yeah, I'm not really going to go over the text box here. So here we go. Let me introduce you. This is Ash. He's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Emperor, of course. Follow me. Yep. Lyra is going to take us inside the daycare center. Oh god. Her grandma teasing her, saying, "Am I her boyfriend?" What grandma are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. I don't know. Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent. Right, Ash? Come and see us anytime. Well, I better go now. See you. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, this is my Pokegear number. Yeah, you are automatically defaultly to be given the numbers of these three. You know you can talk to your Pokemon as they follow you. They do all sorts of cute stuff on the road and in towns. I'm taking notes every time they do funny things. Why? Yeah. Alright. So, what we have over here is the daycare center. You can put 2 Pokemon in the daycare at any given time. I would like to put some Pokemon in here, actually. I would like to put in Onyx and that's about it. Yeah, don't worry on it. Hang on, Onyx. Let's look at my PC, see if I got anybody else. Yeah, the Togepi. We'll at least give Onyx a friend to play with. Now, as you can tell, Gen 2 was when this all started. You can actually put together 2 Pokemon at a time in the daycare center to help them level up. But there's a random chance that the Pokemon will actually be able to breed together. And breeding is a common strategy from Gen 2 onward, because you can actually teach Pokemon bred moves they couldn't originally learn by leveling up. But the only way you can do that is if the parent Pokemon are both male, being Onix, and female, being Togepi. I'm saying this as an example. And they also have the same egg group. Onix's egg group, if I can actually bring up it right now. His egg group is known as Mineral. So if I have any Pokemon that is under a Mineral egg group, you can breed Onix to learn any moves you want, providing that the Pokemon actually knows it already. Whereas Togepi's egg group is undiscovered. But that doesn't necessarily mean that... Oh, actually, yeah, that does mean... When a Pokemon's egg group is undiscovered, that means they can't be bred with anyone at all. Because Togepi is a baby Pokemon and will not be able to breed with anyone. But if you evolve Togepi into a Togetic, it will become a normal flying type, and it will also become in the egg group of Flying and Fairy. And yeah, it's known to be Flying and Fairy even when Gen 6 never became a thing. Okay? I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers. Then you can check on the Pokemon we raised for you. Also, another thing about the daycare, there are many things you should actually know. Like, you know when I mentioned in the last episode, I talked about an encounter being Ditto to be found here? Ditto is a Pokemon that can be bred with any Pokemon except for legendaries. And there's something known to be the Mashuda method, which is a method that I think was first introduced in Generation 4. So we are in Generation 4, so that's perfectly fine. If you get a Ditto from another language and breed it with any of your Pokemon, you're more than likely to get a shiny Pokemon. Just like the shiny Ghastly I found in the Bellsprout Tower. Now this guy over here, he is a trainer. But the only reason why he's not battling us is because he only does in the night time. Yeah, very stupid trainer if I do say so myself. And this trainer was the only trainer I didn't actually battle off camera, because otherwise I would have activated the cutscene of the daycare center, and I wanted to at least show that. To then talk over the fact that you can actually get eggs now, thanks to having 2 Pokemon put in there at the same time. But in... actually, I think you could do it in Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. But in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, you couldn't do that. I have no idea why, but it was to be the case. Oh, great. And I know what you're thinking. Centrent is... Actually, all of my Pokemon are roughly level 15. And Centrent actually does evolve at level 15. But I actually chose not to do it because I wanted you to actually see it on camera. That is, of course, if Centrent didn't get knocked out, of course. Right, Pitchy, you need to hit hard with Gust here. You need to gain some experience points as well. Ah, yeah, the move Disable. What that move does is, it locks one of the moves that you have previously used, meaning that you can never use it until the end of 5 turns or something. God, how defensive is this Psyduck? Jeez! Alright, Balboa. There we go. And let's let Balboa evolve into level up to level 16. Not evolve, sorry. What am I talking about? Oh, another guy. Yeah, there were actually 3 guys who would actually give their phone number to you. And we actually found a TM. TM63 Embargo. That is not necessarily a good move. What it does is, if your opposing Pokemon is holding an item, you can basically use that move on them so that they can never use any items whatsoever. That also includes healing items as well. And we are here in Goldenrod City, which is actually a good thing, to say the least. Actually, I probably should fetch my stylus. Just give me a minute. Oh, God. Ugh, sorry. I've been actually dealing with a lot of backache lately. I actually don't know why. But yeah, it's kind of stressful to say the least. So yeah, you saw that text was there. Obviously, I do apologize about moving the DS a lot there. But when you see the screen fade black when you're healing your Pokemon, that means... Oh, for God's sake, Lyra's calling us already. That things you'll... Yada yada yada, yeah. Starting to sound like the professor. Yeah. She always does that the very second you've entered Goldenrod City after 5 seconds. Now, there's actually a lot of things you can do here in Goldenrod City. You've got the department store over here. This is the store that allows you to buy not just healing items, Pokeballs, but also battle items and TMs. We are going to go inside there right now and actually show you exactly what. Oh yeah, also, we received a phone call saying that her mum actually bought something. What did she get? Berry. Oh, okay. This is the first definition of a berry that... Oh, it's also... Well, it's the first definition of berries full stop. A berry, we get given 5 of these. If you give it to your Pokemon and get hit by a steel-type move, the berry will actually weaken the damage taken from it, but it can only be used once. I thought I picked up a lot more berries than that. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I actually wasn't expecting to get a berry that fast. So here we go, floor 2. This is the standard floor where you get Pokeballs and potions and that. Floor 3, you will get the battle items. X speed will raise your speed by 1, X attack will raise your attack by 1, X defense will raise your defense by 1. Guard spec, it prevents stat reduction for 5 turns. So that means moves like Growl that lowers your physical attack, Leer that lowers your physical defense, etc. Die hit will make the Pokemon more likely to hit the opposing Pokemon with a critical hit. X accuracy will raise the accuracy. And of course these two, you know exactly what they do. But the 4th floor is the key important one to go to, I think. Okay, no it's not, but we'll go over this right now. These are energy drinks that you can give your Pokemon to raise their stats, known as effort value points. Protein raises physical attack, Iron physical defense, Calcium special attack, Zinc special defense, Carbos for speed, and HP up, obviously HP. If you want to raise your Pokemon stats at any given time, you can get them. And now for the 5th and not so final floor. This is the TM Isle. This guy doesn't really sell you a lot of important stuff. There's supposed to be another guy that's one above him, but I don't think he shows up until you've beaten the gym leader. But I'll go over what these moves do. TM70 is Flash. If you go inside a dark cave, like the Fireless side of the dark cave we was in earlier on, you can bright up the caves at any given time. TM17 is Protect. This will allow you to protect yourself from any given move whatsoever. TM83, the user draws power from the berry it is holding to attack. The berry determines its type and power. Honestly, I actually have no given idea on what that move is. Right, just give me a minute. I do apologize about this, everyone. I mean, then again, I'm not really commonly known to be organized anyway. Okay, let's see. 83. Natural Gift. That's what that move is. TM54 contains False Swipe. This will always allow the wild Pokemon to survive on 1 HP if you're trying to catch them. TM16 contains the move Light Screen. This will weaken power from all special attacks done by the opposing Pokemon onto you for 5 turns. TM33 is exactly the opposite of Light Screen, which is Reflect. And then we got these awesome moves. TM22, which contains Solar Beam. You charge on the first turn and then unleash a powerful beam, Solar Beam on the second turn. But if you're using it in harsh sunlight, you don't even need to waste a turn to charge. TM52 contains Focus Blast. This is a 110 power, 70 accurate move that has a chance to lower the opponent's special defense. This can be a really good move, but the fact is it only has 5 PP. It's not exactly a interesting move to say the least. TM25 contains Thunder, which is exactly the same thing as Focus Blast, except it actually causes paralysis 10% of the time. TM38 is Fire Blast, which, honestly, all of these moves here, apart from TM15, they have the same base power and same base accuracy, but 52 is Focus Blast, we already know what that does. 25 is Thunder, we already know what that does. TM38 Fire Blast has a chance to cause a burn 10% of the time, and TM14 contains Blizzard, which is a very good move to use in double battles because it can attack both opposing Pokemon on the opposition team. And it also has a 10% chance to freeze. And finally, TM15, Hyper Beam. A very powerful move, I believe is 150 power, 90% accuracy. Yes, I was right on the money. You attack on the first turn using it, but you have to recharge on the second turn using it. Can be a very devastating move to battle against, but honestly, it can also be a blessing in disguise because it will allow you to knock out your opponent when they're recharging. Because when you're recharging, you're also not being given the chance to heal up your Pokemon when necessary. And this is floor 6, the final floor. The must-try of the Goldenrod department store. Welcome to the daily drawing corner. You can try for 300 Pokédollars and we have wonderful prizes. I believe this is the lottery corner. Let's see. Oh, never mind. We got ourselves the number 3 prize, which is a Oranberry. Not a good item, that is. Oranberries only heal up 10 HP of a Pokemon. Saturday's prizes will be number 1, TM62, which is Silver Wind. That is a 5 PP, 60 power, 100 accurate special bug type move that has a 5% chance or 10% chance to raise all of your stats by 1. Second place is Timeable, or third place being a berry. Yeah, I am not joking about this. Every single time when I do this, I always get the third place prize. Always. And finally, we have got these vending machines. You can spend $200 to get fresh water, $300 to get soda pop, and $350 to get lemonade. Fresh water is exactly the same as a super potion. Soda pop is also the same as a super potion when it was Gen 7, because in Gen 7, super potions now heal 60 HP instead of 50, and lemonade heals 80 HP, which actually is a really good move nonetheless. So with that being said, that's actually all we've got time for this episode. I do apologize about not being able to do much, but next time we're going to be showing you a little bit more around Goldenrod City before we get to the important story of the game. Okay? See you guys then.